I think the last time I played an orchestra was last year, right before spring break, so early March.
I would say it's probably been 6 to 7 months. We got interrupted here in March, and I haven't been able to play in a larger ensemble since then.
7 months, 8 months. It's been a long time.
Oh gosh. Well, let's see, the pandemic has been going on for 6 months, and I had like college auditions all of last year, so honestly it's been like a year and a half.
It was going to be a really busy and fun spring, and man, I just watched in horror as all of them fell by the wayside one after another. And this was the very first time I've gotten to make music with other people in especially this kind of format with so many people doing it together. So it felt great, and it was nice to see the excitement in everybody's eyes, since their eyes are the only thing about them that I could see.
It felt great to finally be out with actual people and not, practicing along to, recordings or with the metronome and all that. So it was really great to finally be with people for a change.
It felt great. I was really excited to connect with people through music again, even if we can't connect physically or anything else. But it was just really great to play alongside someone again.
I had fun.
It was so freeing, honestly. It's so much more satisfying. I mean, even more so afterwards than when I said that before, but it felt so great to get to play with other people in person.
It's been amazing. There's something like so magical about being around other musicians who have the same passion as you.
I've been really impressed with the way the Manhattan School of Music has dared to put on some of these performances.
It felt amazing. Like just as a trumpet player and as a brass player, hearing your sound like melt in with other brass players in the section, that's the best. Because during quarantine, it gets super boring playing alone, and when you're put in a section of other brass players, it's heaven.
Yeah, there are a few spots in particular where we're all playing either in unison or sort of bouncing parts one off each other, and that felt really connected, even though we were all pretty far apart. I mean, I could hardly even see third and fourth clarinet.
Yeah, the visuals for the section were kind of weird. Like, I could hear everybody really well, actually, like where we were sitting, but I felt like I really like to kind of have like the section close. You
Yeah.
can move together, you kind of like feel it more.
Yeah.
It felt a little bit like you were playing with a recording almost.
It's always, at least for me with this piece, it's always the first note of the finale. When you have the way he writes it, there's like a solo cymbal crash, and then the winds come in, and then the timpani, both timpanists, hit beat 3 together of the first measure, and it's such just this impactful and intense moment that's a taka from the third movement. And this being one of my favorite pieces, it was really awesome to finally experience that again, live and in person with other musicians and other people and actual instruments.
For me, it's when like the whole orchestra is playing the brass, all of the strings, like every instrument, and you can feel it vibrating through the floor, and I think that's what gives me the rush.
Well, okay, Mahler, he writes like the best trumpet parts ever. So, principal trumpet Matt, we just had a lot of famous excerpts and famous licks to play. Super fun, super loud.
I would say definitely at the very end, obviously the horns all stand up and play a lot of high notes, which is a lot of fun, and it was really great to have the power of the section back.
Yeah, the end of the fourth movement. Actually, the whole fourth movement. It's epic. It's epic. It's like the dream as a brass player to play that.
Well, it's the end of the fourth movement. I think I could listen to a choir of kazoos play that and it would still sound amazing. So hearing a full ensemble enjoying themselves together and bringing out that triumphant spirit. It even says triumphant at the end, which felt appropriate at this point.
I'm really grateful to MSM for finding creative solutions to get us to play together.
I just want to thank MSM for that experience. Pretty awesome.